Hey guys, Jason here. I wasn't really going to do this video. Wasn't really going to videotape this project, but I've gotten halfway through it, and I've got everything disassembled, cleaned up, and ready to go back together. And I was thinking last night, just how many times am I going to have this old Farmall 140 water pump off in my lifetime? And hopefully this is going to be it. So I don't think my dad ever put a water pump on it, and he had the thing for years and years, so I figured why not document it a little bit. It's a pretty simple and straightforward procedure. If you've ever done anything like a water pump on a little 4-cylinder car, one of the older ones, like say a Chevy Chevette, or something like my old Jeep here, or a pickup truck, something simple that's got a little room. This is not a very hard project to do here. Like I say, if you've ever fooled with them before, but it does have a couple of things that I haven't run across. One is this plate here. Here's the old water pump. It's real simple. It's got 3 bolts that actually hold it to the front of the engine block, and it's got 2 more up here that hold this plate on. Now the new pump came with this gasket, which goes in between the pump and the plate. What it did not come with is it did not come with this gasket, which goes between the plate and the engine block. So I had to make that one the other night, which wasn't very hard to make. Anyway, it's just something to sandwich in there and keep the metal from just being metal on metal. I'm also going to add a little ultra black RTV, and if you're gonna do anything like this, it's also a good idea to have yourself some thread sealant, because one part of it is up here on the top. You've got a little threaded nipple that's got to come out of your old one for this particular tractor, and you have to put it in your new water pump. I'm also going to upgrade my hose clamps. It had just those regular small ones. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember what these things are called right now. Something like a T clamp or something. But these are reusable. They didn't have them small enough to go on the small hose, but for my big hose, anyway. But these, I just don't like these. They're not high quality. They don't. You can just barely reuse them. I mean, once you put them on once, take them off, normally they're shot, at least in my experience. So anyway, it comes off pretty straightforward. Let me spin you around here to look at the tractor. This looks like a dark cave in there on film, or on my screen anyway. Comes off pretty straightforward. You take the 4 bolts off for your fan, remove the fan, knock the pulley off. Then this is a little rod going back to the carburetor, something to do with the governor, and I don't understand governors and don't claim to. So if you want to know about governors, that's a whole nother story. And all I know is that when you load up the tractor, it does something with the carburetor to keep the guy running, and it's a mystery to me. It's magic. But anyway, once you get it all, once you get the guy off, real simple, 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. It comes right off. Oh well, I guess number one, I should mention, you got to take the generator loose. Get the belt off first. That's your first step. Then the fan, then the pulley, then then the whole thing comes off. Real simple, like I say, 3 bolts. The next step is to clean everything up good. You want all your surfaces just as spotless as you can get them, because there'll be old gasket, old RTV stuck to that thing. I mean, it'll just be a it's a nightmare. It's tempting to grab an angle grinder and just attack it. It's just stuff stuck on there so well. Trust me, don't. There's some fine grit sandpaper and something like a putty knife or something. Scrape across it, a knife blade. You know, just try not to gouge up your surfaces much. Let's see here. Back around this way. Get you back on the stand so I'm not spinning you too much. But anyway, but yeah, just the next steps, get all your surfaces nice and clean. Where all your gaskets are going, and reassemble. Add your coolant mixed with distilled water. Do not use tap water. It will rust your radiator up and cost you big money in the future. Let's see. And I guess that's about it. I'm going to get to work putting this little guy back together. Wish me luck. Hopefully in a few minutes y'all will hear it running.